Good morning, everybody. Well, I figured it was time to share a few more knives with you guys. Been a little while. Been doing some other things and messing around and stuff, so just get to it. Here is this is a Winchester. I believe it came from Walmart. This was actually left at my house by a not so welcomed house guest that kind of overstayed their welcome, and when he left this, and he also has a fixed blade too that matched this. He don't live anywhere close to me. I mentioned to him that he had left him, and he just told me to keep them. So they're just cheapy ones. It is pretty hefty though. I have to say it's not very sharp at all, and don't know if it'll ever really take an edge. I've never carried it, never even messed with it. It's just been sitting in a drawer. So, but I mean, it is a pretty beefy knife. It's got quite a bit of weight to it. So, I don't know. Probably pretty cheap, I would imagine. Like most of these here are pretty cheap knives. Little Harley Davidson flipper. Little frame lock. Just a cheap little knife. I like cheap knives. I have quite a few cheap knives. My hands aren't working too good this morning. Like I said, I think I had said before, I don't really get knives for resale value or stuff like that. I just get what I like, and I have a friend that lives in Seattle, Washington, and he runs across these little flippers and stuff here occasionally, and he sees some cool ones or whatever, he'll pick one out for me, like this Raiders one here. I've been a Raiders fan my whole life, so no apologies needed. I really don't follow football that much anymore. In fact, very little. Been kind of disgusted with sports in general, so I really don't follow it very much, to be quite honest with you. This is the same as the Harley Davidson one. Just Raiders. Got a little lock right there to keep it when it's closed, keep it from flipping open. That one actually came out high quality there. That one came out. This one's still here though. You flip that up like that, and then the blade won't open. So, just not to really carry, just to have. This one right here was one that he had picked up for me, and used to be a lock right here on the front. Again, it fell apart. It's plastic. This is not the front. Little OTF here. Very illegal here in California, but like I've said before, they don't leave the house. They don't get carried. They just stay right here in my collection. They're just something fun to play with here and there. And it's funny, you can he picks up knives like this at gas stations or cigarette stores or whatever. I mean, they're all over the place. It's no big deal. But here in California, oh my goodness, you get caught with this, you're in deep trouble. Pretty ridiculous. So here's I don't know the name of this. This is actually a buck. I'm sure you guys out there probably know. I had picked this up several years ago actually at Big 5, and if I'm not mistaken, I think I paid about $10 for it. You can see it's got a lot of wear on it. I EDC'd this for probably about 2 years straight. It was a really good little knife. Little small for my taste, but it was a good, solid, dependable, reliable knife. And for about $10, it's made in China. It's not one of the USA bucks. I think everything at just about at Big 5's a China-made knife. So, but it's plus it's got the partial serrations. I really have never had any use whatsoever for serrations on a blade, unless it was a steak knife. And even then, if you have a tender steak and a sharp knife, you don't need serrations. So, really have no use for them, but most of their knives come with serrations there. So, just another, little cheapie that was a decent little knife. Served its purpose well. Now it's been retired. So, and now we have a couple new knives I've just recently picked up. We have a Kershaw, what is this one? I believe this is the trimmer. Pretty large knife. Really, really love this knife. I have beat this up pretty good. I've used it a lot. It is still, it needs a little touch up, but it is still really sharp. Great knife. Very impressed with it. If I'm not mistaken, it was a little less than 20 bucks. I've been carrying this and my Spyderco Resilience actually for let's see, I've had this one probably about 3 weeks now, and I've been carrying both of them. This usually goes in my back pocket, and then my Spyderco goes in my front pocket. Excellent knife. Really like this knife. And speaking of Spyderco, actually, as you guys know, my very first Spyderco was the Spyderco Tenacious. Well, really like that knife a lot. My son recently had his 16th birthday, and he's really into knives too. Chip off the old block. So I figured it would be appropriate to also make that knife his very first Spyderco. So I tied a black and red lanyard. Where did that go? Like this one, but black and red, and this is my Spyderco Resilience, and put a little skull in it and everything for him, and I gave it to him for his birthday, so he was pretty excited. He really likes it. He carries it with him, of course, on the weekends when he's not in school. And then my newest knife here, I've been looking for quite a while for one of these. This is the Ontario Rat 1, as I'm sure you all know. This is, I can't really flip it open. I have an owie there. Nice little blister from some work I was doing a while back. I've been looking for the OD green with the satin finish blade, and I've actually had a fairly hard time finding one. And when I do, they're right around 40 bucks, and I just wasn't willing to pay 40 bucks for this knife. So I was on eBay, and I happened to see that there was an auction. Had 6 days left. I put it in my watch list, and honestly, I forgot all about it until I happened to click on my watch list one day, and there was 5 minutes left on the knife, and it was at like 24 bucks, 26 bucks, something like that. And then there was like, I forget what the shipping was. $3-4. Anyway, I ended up winning the knife, and for $30.50 delivered to my door. So I was pretty excited about that. This is a pretty nice knife. I really like it. Again, really sharp right out of the box. Very impressed with it. And patience finally paid off. I was finally able to get one. So there was one on there that I was watching, and me and California Pepper were joking about it. We're pretty sure he was also watching it, and I kind of lagged on it, and he ended up with it, and I'm pretty sure it was the same knife we were both looking at. So kind of an interesting coincidence. I mean, don't know for sure, but oh well. So anyway, yeah, so I finally got one. I've been carrying this one too. Again, really like this knife. So, just a few knives there, guys. Like I said, been a while since I've showed you some knives. I still have some more to go, and I probably won't be buying any for a while. Got a couple other projects I'm trying to do that's going to require big chunks of money and stuff like that. So my my knife obsession is going to have to take a back seat here for a little while until I can get these other things accomplished and taken care of. So anyway, just a little video there, show you guys some more knives, and hope you're having a great week, and that's it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.